There are moments in life that stay with people forever. Moments so unexpected, so emotional, that even those trained to stay strong can't hold back tears. Inside one Texas prison, a man convicted of a terrible crime was preparing for the final hours of his life. The guards had seen it all before: the silence, the fear, the regret. But this inmate's final request was unlike anything they had ever heard, and the person he asked for was the last person anyone expected: a female correctional officer. What happened next would leave an entire prison emotionally shaken. The inmate's name was Marcus Reed. For over 18 years, he had lived on death row inside a maximum security prison in Texas. To the public, Marcus was known only through headlines: cold, dangerous, beyond redemption. Most people believed his story ended the day the prison doors closed behind him. But inside the prison, something unusual happened over the years. Marcus rarely caused trouble. He kept to himself, read books constantly, and spent most of his time writing letters no one ever answered. Some guards avoided him entirely. Others said he carried a kind of sadness that never left his eyes. But one officer eventually noticed something different. Officer Elena Ramirez. Unlike many officers, Elena treated inmates with professionalism, but also basic human dignity. She never mocked them, never escalated situations unnecessarily, and never forgot that behind every prison number was still a human being. At first, Marcus barely spoke to her, just short answers, quiet nods, silence. But over time, small conversations began to happen. Conversations about books, about family, about regret. And slowly, a strange trust formed between them. But Elena had no idea that those quiet conversations would one day place her at the center of the most emotional moment of her career. Because one winter morning, everything changed. After years of appeals, Marcus received the official notice. His execution date had been scheduled. The news spread quickly throughout the prison. For most officers, it was simply procedure. Another case, another file, another final countdown. But Elena noticed something unusual. Marcus didn't react with anger. He didn't yell, didn't panic. Instead, he became even quieter. For days, he barely touched his meals. He spent hours staring through the tiny prison window in silence. And then, 3 days before the scheduled execution, Marcus made a request. Not for special food, not for a phone call, not for a priest. He asked to speak with Officer Elena Ramirez, alone. The request immediately raised concern among prison staff. Some officers warned her not to go. You barely know what's going through his head right now. But Elena agreed. And when she finally entered the small visitation room, Marcus looked completely